So in the middle of the woods in Tallinn is the Tallinn or Estonian Outdoor Museum. So we're inside the museum. Here you can have a photo taken as a Estonian man or woman. So at first I thought this was someone's house, but it's actually an example of how Estonia is now the biggest exporter of wooden houses in Europe. A very modern European house. So these boxes contain examples of the noises that different Estonian birds make and examples of their eggs. If we open one, this is the bullfinch. Some bullfinch eggs. So this building is a late 19th century building, chimneyless and quite unusual in Estonia. This shows how cramped it was inside the old 19th century homes. So these cool little exhibits show you the footprints of various different animals and let you guess what they are. This one, of course, is a goose. And what was this one? Looks like a horse. It is a horse. Yeah. So this building was a 19th century sauna and kitchen. This is the kitchen area. And here is the sauna. Very nice. This exhibit feels very lifelike. So in the middle of the museum, you can get to the sea. Here we have a cattle shed and a fisherman's dwelling. Both of these come from Hiiumaa County, this county, from the late 19th and early 20th centuries. It's inside the kitchen of the fisherman's cottage. Very small inside and very low ceilings and low doorways. But one mod con that they do have is a smoke alarm. As we're right by the sea here, it is appropriate that these two buildings were used for storage of nets. So the large windmill comes from Hiiumaa Island and dates to 1860. This building is from Saaremaa Island and was used as a prayer house. So much space and nature in this park. I've seen very few people and the place is huge. And this building is an old believers cottage from the shores of Lake Peipsi. The old believers were Russian speakers who came to Estonia centuries ago. These swings are found throughout the museum, as swings or kiiking is a popular sport in Estonia. And here we have a cattle shed and stable from Valgamaa in the south of Estonia. A map of the outdoor museum. I have in an hour and a bit walked the entire perimeter almost, but nothing in between. So this giant windmill that I'm stood under is from 1897 and from Tartu parish. So from these windmills, the nearest and furthest both come from Saaremaa, and the middle one comes from Vermsey Island, and the middle one is from the 18th century. The other two are from the 19th century. These small houses come from Muhu Island from the 1860s. Nice to have a museum which you can cycle in as well. This building was built in 1870. It's the administration office for the museum and was originally the house of this estate before it became a museum. This large windmill comes from Pärnu County from mid-19th century. Was used for making grain. There are several pubs and restaurants here in the Open Air Museum. You can also pay by old-fashioned touch and pay.